Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Game Geezer here. I just learned about something very interesting from a video that I watched from Jay's Two Cents, actually. I thought it was very interesting. Very interesting. So the topic is the power cords that you choose to run to your GPU. I don't know if you can see on mine, but this end plugs into the power supply right here, okay? And these two heads right here plug into the two sockets in the graphics card, right? So there's 6 or 8 pins, right, on each head, and you just pick what you need and you plug them in. So you plug these two in your GPU, and then you run this one in the power supply, and it's all good, you know. So there's a theory that instead of running these that split off into 2 heads, you run 2 single cords from your power supply to your GPU, and you get better overclocking and better performance from your GPU, right? So in my case, I have a nice cord like this that's split, and it comes out of the power supply, and then it turns into 2 heads, plugs in, right? And I get pretty good overclocking and good frame rates and all that stuff. But just by switching out this for the 2 singles, yes, you get more stability with your overclocks, and you get some slight, frame rate increase. If you will run the benchmarks over and over again, you'll see that yeah, you get that. I mean, there's a lot of anomalies. Some people may get different results because the way power supplies are designed up is they have power rails in there, so you can't plug too much into one power rail, right? But in my particular case, I have the AX1200i by Corsair, and it's only one power rail. So no matter how much you plug in where, what, it's all on one rail, so I don't have to worry about too much power draw on a single rail or whatever. So for me, I saw a difference. You just got to run an extra cable is all. Unless you have multiple GPUs, then you got to run a couple extra cables. But I just thought that was really interesting, and I want to share that. So instead of running one neat cord and splitting it off, you might want to consider running 2 single cords. And this could be beneficial for multiple reasons. Maybe you have multi-rail, maybe you have single rail, maybe it just acts differently. Maybe the wires ground better. I'm not sure why this is. It just is. And I encourage you guys to go check it out yourself and see if it gives you better overclocks or anything like that, or just better FPS. I didn't get much of a FPS gain, but my consistency, like my average, went up just by switching out a cable. I mean, I didn't do anything. I didn't change my settings or anything like that. I just plugged in the cord, So just something I thought you guys should try out. When I do my builds, I like my cable management. I like it to be neat, but that's kind of put a twist in things, Like, I'm going to run the singles now, from now on. So just something to think about. Alright guys, well, I'm going to keep this one short. I'm sure most of you techies out there, you guys know about your power cords. You understand exactly what I just told you. So yeah, instead of, just try it out. Just try it out. See what happens. And I'll catch you in the next one.